everyone, and welcome back to Cowabunga Corner Reviews. In this episode, I have Leonardo from the new TMNT 2014 movie, or as most people just say, Ninja Turtles, since Teenage Mutant is so tiny and not even on all the products. Like right here, if you look at these boxes, it does not say Teenage Mutant on the top of the turtle packages. It just says Ninja Turtles. Now, a lot of people got upset thinking that because of this, they're not going to be teenagers. And then some leaked toy pictures got out that showed the turtles full grown as we see them, then one that said teen, and then one that said regular turtle. And, or little toddler, basically. And, I'm stopping and thinking about this and going, wait a second, there's supposed to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles inside this movie too. They were just changing the title so it's different from the other movies. And then I got my hands on that awesome book, the basically ultimate visual history of the Ninja Turtles. And there's that script page, and they mention in the script page that the turtles are teenagers. So they're still supposed to be teenagers according to the actual script page that was in that book. Unless that was written out. We'll find out when we actually get to see the movie. But I find it interesting that the toys is one of the areas that the title has not been changed, when even the Crush Soda has the Teenage Mutant part over Ninja Turtles. But I guess these designs were set in so early on in the movie before they brought Teenage Mutant back. Get this corner here. The corners on Leo did not want to come off. There we go. Back of the box. Same as the other three. If you want to see my review on this back of the box, check out the Michelangelo review, because that's the first one I opened. There's his little paper thingy. Leo's got a few twist ties. He's got at least two that I've seen. One is to hold him in, and the other one is to hold in his holster. He actually gets a weapon holster, unlike his brothers. Both of these untied while I have it upside down. And pull Leonardo out of here. Leonardo's belt had a wrap around it, and the holster plugs in the back. Now, they just started doing this, you know, with our newer toys, where Leonardo's belt is not attached besides for a little plug-in. I'm not a big fan of that, to the point that my Leonardo from the Nickelodeon series doesn't even have his holster on him most of the time. I just keep it in a bag with the weapons, because I feel these fall out way too easy. Because of that, his will most likely end up in the same bag with the Nickelodeon Leonardo's. And he's got his swords, which are more katana blades. They got the curve. They're not ninja toes. He's got the curved blades again going. Okay, no bending of the wrist, and his wrists are at an angle anyhow, so that's a little annoying because his arms are always forced either looking up. Well, he can point his sword forward, but I'd rather have a bending wrist for that action. It just feels like we got this changed. With the joints, we have the knees. He doesn't seem to have as bending knee motion as his brothers. His legs, whatever these pant things are, come down so far that he can only bend them so much. So he's got limited bending of his knees. His straps and everything inside the leg are not painted. Neither is the inside plastron of his shell underneath down here. Raph's the only one with that good of a paint job. What was I saying about Leo's thing falling off? Just fell off in my hand as I'm trying to flip him around to do this review. He's got this brown thing around his neck that's just hanging here. It's loose. So it's just there. Nothing needed to be painted inside the neck. He's got a brown strap thing around him for his belt area. It's got the cloth down below. It's not painted at all differently from the belt buckle or anything. It's just all one solid color. One strap over the back instead of two. It's awkward that Michelangelo has two over his back. Donatello, I can understand two over his back, but Leo and Raph are both only one strap. So let's do some comparison here. Mikey is way shorter than Leo. Way shorter than Leo. His shell's just a little bit more darker than Leo's, which means Leo's got the second lightest shell out of the group. Leo does not have elbow pads, but he has shoulder pads. Let's grab Donnie. Donnie and Leo, I think Leo's actually a tiny, like maybe a smidge taller than Donatello. Just by the back of his head. Their faces, Donnie's got the taller face. His nose is over Leo's nose, but the back of Leo's head is above Donnie's head, besides for his little gear on his head. Of course, Don's shell's a lot lighter. And see, they attach Donnie's little mechanism completely to the back, while Leonardo's comes off. And then, of course, we have Raph. Raph is slightly taller than Leo, much darker shell. Even the brown on his loincloth thing around him is a little bit darker than Leo's. Not the same brown. Almost the same brown, but it's a little bit darker. Only thing really makes Leo stand out different than the other turtles is Leonardo's swords can actually go into an holster. All the other turtles don't have any way to carry their weapons besides their hands. And I personally find that annoying. And it is the first time that I really think Playmates has done this, to where you can't put their main weapons on them at all. I mean, even the Nickelodeon series, you can put their weapons on their belts. But with the new movie toys, the only one that you can do that with is Leonardo, and I actually think that's kind of wrong. I like it to where I can actually put the weapons on the holster somehow. And from what I can tell, if you play too much with these straps, you're going to break the glue and they'll come off. They're not made to hold the weapons. Don't know why it's done that way. Don't know where the difference came in. If they just thought the designs of the new Turtle movie didn't have a way of holding the belts. But I would think in the movie they're not carrying their weapons every time they're climbing and scaling the buildings or throwing foot soldiers into subway trains. So I have no clue what's going on with the other turtles and their weapons, but at least Leo can carry his swords. I guess that's the important one. Leonardo and his swords. I still have to say that my favorite of the 4 turtles from the new Ninja Turtle line as an action figure is Raph. I think he's the most secure. He's got a bit more, not too much more knee movement actually than Leo, but a little bit more. See, he can bend his knee weirdly. But I think that as a toy, he can stand more solid. That's my thoughts on Leonardo. I will be doing way more Ninja Turtle reviews. Keep an eye out for my TMNT toy line by Playmates for the new movie coming out this August. Here on Cowabunga Corner, I will be sharing all of these toys, plus more, as they're open, and saying my thoughts leading up to the exciting launch of the new Turtle movie. And I hope to see you guys at one of the gatherings. Personally, I think I'll be at the Hollywood one. If you want to know what I mean by gatherings, go to the events and meetups area of TMNT-L.com. We are doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gatherings across the country. Join, become a part of it, and make your area have a Ninja Turtle event all its own. Until then, we'll catch you next time here on Cowabunga Corner.